Hey there guys, so I'm back with another Power Rangers related video, and this time I'll be doing a follow-up to my top 5 favourite series finales with the top 5 favourite premieres. Now, a premiere is important for any kind of TV show. You want to make that first impression count. If the premiere episode failed by introducing the characters and the environment, it could jeopardise the rest of the series, therefore being cancelled. Premieres are just 1 episode, some are 2 episodes, some are 3 episodes, some are even 4 episodes. My favourite kind of premieres are the ones that go that extra mile. They do something new and something out of their boundaries. And number 5 is Beginnings from SPD. Now, SPD was that one series that took place in the future. Set design, CGI and props look genuine for a kids show. And Beginnings does a really great job of giving you small doses for what to come. What is Space Patrol Delta? Who is this mysterious villain? How does Dr. Kruger know so much about these Crybots? Why did Sky become the Blue Ranger and Jack, who has no experience or knowledge on Space Patrol Delta and who was a thief, become the Red Ranger? Beginnings is really solid. And number 4 is Out of Nowhere from In Space. I would say this is the most important premiere in Power Rangers history. Turbo was close to cancelling Power Rangers, so if this premiere failed, this could have jeopardised the ratings, therefore being cancelled, and that would have been a shame because Power Rangers in Space is one of the best seasons to date. It's in my top 3. Within like the first 5 minutes of Out of Nowhere, it brings back all the world building. It brings back villains from Mighty Morphin, Zeo, and even Turbo. Space does a 180 from Turbo. The writing is a lot better, especially for the Turbo Rangers. The set designs look great, especially the Astro Megaship. The new villain looks promising, and the Astro Megazord was a nice change. Out of Nowhere brings life to this dying franchise at the time. And number 3 is Quasar Quest from Lost Galaxy. Now, I was sad when the Zordon era ended, but I was happy we're going to get a brand new set of characters and fresh and interesting ideas. I love the idea of Terra Venture. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy is that one series that really stands out for me. It's not on set on Earth. Instead, you got this colonized space station going around the galaxy. It has that kind of Star Trek feel to it. We were introduced to the Rangers quite nicely, especially Leo, and I like what he did with his brother, and it plays along with during the series. And we also get the Astro Megaship return, which wasn't shoehorned in. And number 2 is Road to Corinth from RPM. Now, Power Rangers RPM was that one series that did new things and changed the format compared to many series before it. Road to Corinth did something new and completely unexpected. We're briefly introduced to the main 3 Rangers, but the main central focus is on Dylan and Z. Different personalities, but became such a pair. RPM wasn't afraid to set on a parallel world where humanity is on the blink of extinction. It has some great writing, great acting. It doesn't feel like Power Rangers, but in a great way. And my favourite Power Rangers premiere of all time is Force from the Future from Time Force. Now, Time Force is one of my favourite series. Force from the Future is just so compelling. At part 1, we get to see the Year 3 Phalazon, and it looks great. It looked like it came from a big budget sci-fi show, like Serenity or the earlier seasons of The Next Generation. I love the idea that Rangers are kind of like the law enforcement of the future. Introduced to 2 Red Rangers, Alex, who gets killed by Ransik, one of the best moments in Power Rangers history. Then we got Wes, who was just chosen just to access the morphers for the other Rangers. We're introduced to one of the best villains in Power Rangers, Ransik, who has layers to him. Rangers are pushed to their limits. Jen is filled with revenge and rage, so they go back in time to stop Ransik without thinking. No supplies, no backup, so they have no choice but to give Wes the morpher just to access the morphers for the other Rangers, for the sake that he looks like Alex. Force from the Future has great writing, does a great job of introducing a new set of characters, a compelling villain, and it sets up the series nicely, especially for Jen and Wes. And it's fun towards the end. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what are your favourite Power Ranger premieres. Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I got your back.